Hey guys, welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca, where we are going to be discussing on some fresh updates. We start with this report claiming that former Barcelona striker Luis Suarez is reportedly ready to lower his salary to return to FC Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on that. Secondly, talking on this transfer news claiming that Barcelona staff discussed the signing of Portuguese midfielder Ruben Neves in a meeting with super agent Joao Mendes. We are also going to be looking at that. Thirdly, we are going to be talking about this report claiming that Barcelona have Atletico Madrid duo Morata and Joao Felix on their radar as Lewandowski alternatives. We are also going to be looking at that. And finally, we are going to be talking about Javi Galan, as it has been reported that Barcelona faced two problems in the pursuit of the Celta Vigo left back. We are also going to be looking at that report as we progress. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barca! 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 Atletico Madrid forward Luis Suarez reportedly wants to return to Barcelona in the summer and is even willing to lower his salary in order to fulfill that wish. According to journalist Jose Alvarez of El Chiringuito TV, Suarez, whose current deal with Atletico ends on June 30th, will not continue playing with the team beyond the ongoing season. However, with the FIFA World Cup in Qatar looming, he wants to continue playing in one of Europe's top leagues to stay in the best possible physical condition. For that, he is ready to end Barcelona's search for a striker by even agreeing to lower his wages. Barcelona are well aware of his intentions, and the board, which includes Laporta, the president, manager Javi and director Matteo Alemany, has told the striker to wait. As of today, they are not ruling out the possibility but are also examining other options. This includes the likes of Borussia Dortmund forward Erling Haaland and even Bayern Munich Robert Lewandowski. Benfica sensation Darwin Núñez is a subject of interest too. The issue with all the aforementioned names is that none of them is easily accessible. Haaland, for instance, will require massive financial funding, with reports saying that the entire operation could go over 300 million. The situation is similar for Núñez, and of course Lewandowski on the other hand is stuck between wanting to land a new contract and Bayern Munich's reluctance to lose him in the summer. The Poland international has a contract until 2023, and while he's looking for an early extension, Bayern are here to open talks. Barcelona are ready to meet the striker's demands, but Bayern have no intention to do any business in the summer, even if it means losing him for free next season. And so Barcelona are not ruling out Suarez at the moment, but they also understand that he is far from being the player he used to be. Truth be told, I am not for the idea of Suarez returning to Barca. For crying out loud, where is Barca heading to? Let's accept the fact that we are moving ahead. We are not going backwards. Why are all this happening at Barca? Dani Alves, 39-year-old soon, returned to Barcelona. Suarez wants to come back. Very soon we'll hear that Iniesta is coming back. Very soon we'll start hearing things like that. It's terrible. Why all these things happening at Barca? Are we in a transition, or we are trying to please ourselves that let's go back to the past where we had some good moments under those players? It makes no sense. Let's accept the fact that we are in a new phase. We're in a transition. We are trying to go ahead. I don't want Laporta and his board to accept that offer from Suarez. I understand that Suarez still loves Barcelona. He wants to lower his salary, but all this is as a result of Suarez wanting to stay fit and prepare himself for the World Cup that is coming. So it's just funny. It's really funny to see what is happening at Barcelona right now. It's terrible. Let's see how things will be, honestly speaking. But I think going for a striker who have a lot of prospect ahead of him will be better. Not Suarez. Of course, Suarez knows how desperate Barca are becoming when it comes to just search for a striker. That is why he's coming and offering himself to the club, even to the extent of cutting his salary. But will Barca consider him? Let's see. But I don't want that to happen. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona are ramping up their efforts to assemble the best squad possible in the upcoming summer transfer window. Having fallen well short of their expectations this season, the Catalans need to bounce back strongly next year and will need investment in the roster. Two deals are already believed to be completed, with Andres Christensen and Frank Casey likely to arrive from Chelsea and AC Milan respectively. However, the recent chatter about the future of Frankie de Jong beyond the season has given way to speculation about that Barcelona might be in a new central midfielder to have this summer. Valencia Carlos Soler has been discussed as a strong possibility, but another name in the club's agenda is Wolf and Portugal star Ruben Neves. Indeed, the former FC Porto man has many admirers at Barca and has been laying heavily with a move to Camp Nou in the past. Recent reports even indicated that the 25-year-old dream of joining Barcelona. Now, a fresh report from COP is claiming that Barca President Joan Laporta, Vice President Rafa Justo, and Director Matteo Alemany had a meeting with super agent Joao Mendes, who represents Neves, last week. The Barcelona officials met with the agent over dinner at the Via Veneto, and during the meeting, the names of several players were discussed, including Neves. Mendes is keen on securing a big move for his client this summer and put his name on the table during the meeting with the Barca president and other officials. The 25-year-old has proven himself to be a top player in the Premier League and seemingly ready for his next big step. He could prove to be the ideal long-term replacement for Sergio Busquets at Camp Nou in case Barcelona decide to act on their interests. However, Neves is unlikely to come cheap, as Wolf reportedly won 120 million euros for their price tag set in the summer, which could pretty much rule Barcelona out of contention. Then on to the next story of discussion. As the transfer window gets closer and closer, rumors around Barcelona's plans continue to keep doing the rounds, with most of it centered around the club's pursuit of a new striker. It is no hidden secret that Javi and Laporta are going to sign a new world-class centre forward who can spearhead a new era at the club and lead the team to success in the coming years. Haaland has been the chosen one for months now, and the Borussia Dortmund hitman is bound for Man City. It has forced Barca to alter their plans, with Lewandowski of Bayern now emerging as top target. However, the German champions are willing to let their ace goal scorer leave despite running the risk of losing him for nothing next year. With things not looking good on that front either, Barca are now drawing up their alternative, with ARA reporting that Barcelona could raid arch rivals Atletico for striking reinforcements. Indeed, as per the report, Atletico Madrid forward Alvaro Morata and Joao Felix have emerged as prospective options for Barca in case they miss out on signing Lewandowski in the summer. Felix is a player that has been long linked with Barca. In fact, President Laporta even admitted to having tried to sign him last year, only to be rebuffed by Atletico. However, the club supremo is a huge admirer of the Portuguese international, who could leave Atleti if they fail to qualify in the UEFA Champions League. Morata too is no stranger to Barcelona board, with the club having extensively trying to sign him in the January transfer window earlier this year. Currently on loan at Juve, Morata is facing an uncertain future as the Italians are undecided on triggering his 35 million euros buyout option. Barca are keeping close tabs on the situation and plan to swoop in if he returns to Atletico and the Catalans fail to sign Lewandowski. A new striker is a top priority for club heading into the summer transfer window. As to who they end up signing, only time will tell. Then on to the final story of discussion. One of the main objectives for Barca heading into the summer transfer window is the signing of a new left back. Manager Javi has Jordi Alba as the only senior left-back full-back at his disposal currently. Youngster Alejandro Balde has not been used regularly by the 42-year-old tactician, who is keen on bringing in a more accomplished player to compete with Jordi Alba. One of the names that have been doing the rounds quite heavily as a target for Barca is Celta Vigo's Javi. The 27-year-old joined the Galician outfit only last summer from Huesca and has made a solid impact in 2021-22. A regular in the lineup, the Spaniard has 34 appearances this term with 3 assists in his name. Galan has been monitored by Barca for a while now, and there have been contacts made to explore the possibility of a move. The player is also aware of the interest from Barcelona. However, as per Mundo Deportivo, the club will encounter 2 major hurdles in the pursuit of Javi Galan. The first problem for Barca, as per the report, is that Galan has emerged as a target for several other clubs in Spain. While it's attracting interest from the Premier League as well, La Liga rival Sevilla in particular are keen on signing 27-year-old, which could complicate matters. As for the second hurdle, Galan has a release clause worth 18 million euros embedded in his contract, which will need to be triggered if Barcelona wish to sign him. The report states that Celta Vigo will not accept any players as make weight in the operation, ruling out the possibility of a part exchange deal involving fringe players like Braithwaite and Ricky Puig, as had been speculated earlier. Paying the entire 18 million would be a tricky proposition for Barca at a time when things are not at great from a financial viewpoint. with other options also needing to be strengthened. So how the pursuit of Galan pans out in the coming weeks remains to be seen. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe if you haven't. Please endeavor to do so you always stay in touch with the latest news of Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.